Hello, Labor fans. This is Jerry Williams. You all know me. And let's talk about the last thing I talked to you about was the election. You got out there and you did what you were supposed to do. You turned this election back into what it should be, back over to the people. Did a great job. Now, we got more work to do. One of the things we did here in Illinois, we got a Workers' Right Act passed, put into the Constitution, which means that they cannot screw you in Illinois anymore if you are a labor person. We campaigned on that. We went out there and pushed that and got it. We got it. And Illinois, you know, is a blue state, and we're going to keep it a blue state. One thing that happened when Mike Madigan was in there, one of the things he did, he made sure that Illinois was a blue state. And no matter how they attack him and what they do and all that, Mike Madigan did one hell of a job in making sure that this state remains blue, okay? Because all your other states, man, it's your other states, especially your red states, are nuts. They're going nuts. But I don't want to talk a lot about that. I want to talk about some of the things that happened here. Now, as I said, we got that passed, the Workers' Right Act passed, and I want to go local with you, especially some of you local labor leaders. You got to do this. Listen, as a labor leader and as labor people, you got to start electing people that's going to do the job for you. You got to do that. Now, in Chicago, we got the Chicago Transit Authority, and you got the ATU locals. That's 241 and 308. Now, at those two locals, what CTA bank on all the time is the changeover. What I mean by that is you'll elect a president. This time you turn around and elect another one the next time and another. And every time you do that, CTA takes more and more from you. They took your $2 billion pension away from you. It used to be equal shares on that. The union had 5 votes and the company had 5 votes. But they took that away from you because you put people in there that didn't know. You've been doing that for a long time. Now, I'm the longest serving president in ATU Local 308's history. And that was a blessing for us because I got more done than the law allowed. One day, I'll lay everything out to you, everything that was done by Jerry Williams. That's what happens when you got people in there. When I came in, I had labor knowledge. As a matter of fact, I studied it in school and in college. And as time went on, I learned that you have to deal with the politicians, which I did. I dealt with everybody. I dealt with the community groups, and we got a lot done. But now I had one guy to get in there. We had one guy to get in there, and I'm retired now, of course. One guy gets in there, and he says, hey, I'm going to get in there so I can retire and collect 2 checks. He did. As soon as he got in there, he retired and got 2 checks. I'm like, damn, what about your people, man? But the guy didn't do it. Now, in Local 241, you got a guy in there now. He's been in there about two or three terms, doing a damn good job. When I first met him, we went head to head until he came and sat down and talked, and we talked about what labor was all about. Found out he was an intelligent guy, and he learned a lot. He has learned a lot, and he's got a lot of respect. My thing is, I don't know how you all vote and what you do. That's your business, but you got a good guy there. Work with him. Don't try to tear the local down. You got one guy that, ever since I've known him, all he do is try to destroy it. I don't care who's in there as president or your higher officers, he tries to tear it down. This guy was once an executive board member. He had about 600 members. And when he ran for re-election, only 19 people out of 600 voted for him. And that lets you know that this guy don't know what he's doing or what he's talking about. But he's always coming with the negative stuff. So you got to, folks, you got to think about what's best for you, your family, and all that. You got election coming up in December. I'm talking about the ATUs. You got election coming up in December. Make sure you do the right thing. My suggestion is you go with the guy that you got in there. I've looked at him. I've seen him in action, and it's pretty good. So stay with him. And ATU Local 308, when you get ready for your election, Elect somebody that's really, really concerned about your local. Not that my friend, my buddy, we drink, or my girl, or my boy. No. Check the background. Do your due diligence on these people. Find out what the hell they are all about before you elect them, because it affects you and your livelihood and the people that you're supposed to be representing. Anybody that has anything to say about that to me, go to talklabor@gmail.com. I'll respond to you. Okay? All right. Now that's enough of that. We're going to talk about what's going on in America and what's going on. I know people don't know what's going on with the lawsuit. Jerry, what's going on, man? Hey, man, when I tell you that this lawsuit is moving forward, I mean it's moving forward, okay? We'll talk about it in a minute. But right now, we're going to come right back. And when we do, I'm going to tell you something. Got some good things for you, okay? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. And do you know who really won in this midterm election? Michigan. Michigan won everything. They won from the governorship all the way down to the school board. I mean, they turned Michigan back blue like it's supposed to be. I mean, really, really blue. And they can't use Michigan for that garbage that they tried to pull before with the orange-haired guy in there. And we got a lot of things that we got to really, really take a look at. Now in Georgia, you know, all you Georgians, get out there and vote for Warnock, because it's a crazy guy that they put in there. It's pitiful, man, the way they doing this dude. And Walker, you know, got him out there, and this man's talking about cows and werewolves and shit like that. And this is what they say: hey, well, here's a black man. This is a black man here. It's an insult. It's an insult to me, and I think it's an insult to a lot of people for you to do that. You got a total intelligent individual in Warnock who's been a damn good senator and very intelligent. But no, we want to push this guy, and this is the way we look at black people, because you're all dumb anyway. Just do what we tell you to do. That's the way they want to go with that. And our answer is no. I think, Georgia, you're going to teach him a lesson. You're going to teach him a lesson. And I'm going to get to some of the things I know you want to talk about, and that is the lawsuit. When I tell you that damn thing works, we're in the middle of it, and we're working. And not in the middle of it, we're just about at the end of it. But we're going to talk about that, before we leave here today. I want to bring you up to date on everything that's happened, but you stay up on that, okay? One of the things I want to do is talk about what's going to happen in the future and what's going on here, folks. When you look at people like that guy, Elon Musk, this guy is just want to be in the limelight. His guy's got money and don't know what the hell to do with it. So what does he do? He buys Twitter so that he can, cause controversy. He saw Trump doing that, so he decides that he wants to do that. He wants to be popular too. What a jackass. And you got a lot of them like that. Republicans who are afraid of their own shadow. I thought they were tough. They come across as if they were tough, and they stand up. They don't let nobody step on them. Them guys open their mouth, and the orange-haired guy says, boo. Oh, I'm sorry, master. I'm sorry. This is the way they do. So we got to stop, paying attention to them. Media, one thing about the media, y'all, keep in mind, you need it. But, weigh the values of what they're saying. They like controversy. They want that controversy to happen. That way, they can make money. And what I mean about that is, if they have controversy, that means that they're going to have eyeballs on the TV. You're going to be watching. And if you're watching, that means when they run that commercial by there, they're going to make a ton of money selling those commercials. And so the more they have you arguing and fighting, notice, they don't put Joe Biden on that much. They put on the Republicans because they're trying to bring them up to par where the Democrats are. And the Republicans get in, they say, well, we're not going to tell you what we're going to do for you. Put us in, then we'll tell you. They don't have an agenda. Since Obama, they haven't done a damn thing for you. Even going back further than that. Democrats, Joe Biden has done enough in the first 2 years that most presidents, 8 years haven't done. And yeah, if I need to name them, I will. You know, the infrastructure, the climate, the pandemic, took care of that. He made sure that people could recover, send money out for people. He's protecting your Social Security. He's protecting children's welfare. He's trying to clean up some of the mess that this clown messed up. You know, it's just so much going on. And one day I'm going to come in and just run everything down that Biden has done so that you know what I'm talking about. But right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and I'm going to come back. And then we're going to discuss a couple of things, one of them being the lawsuit that was filed, okay? All right. And I want you all to, if you got questions and, you know, you want to know anything that I haven't, you got some good questions for me as far as the lawsuit is concerned, anything, just text me at talklabor@gmail.com, talklabor@gmail.com, and I'll bring you up to date. And if you want to stay really, really, really up to date on things, such as the lawsuit, then do that. You know, I get a lot of emails, but, you know, the ones as far as the lawsuit is concerned, I try to get back to as quickly as I can. Okay, we'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Robert Redford. The coming decade may be our very last chance to head off environmental crises like global warming and the widespread loss of biodiversity. We can choose a different future, but we've got to do it quickly, and each of us must play a part. I hope you'll join me in supporting the Natural Resources Defense Council. I can't think of a better way to choose a different, more hopeful future for our planet.
Hey, I'm back again, and just want to bring some things to your attention. I watched a program on 7, I believe it was, a Republican. He was on there just ranting and raving about Biden ain't done nothing, and why people follow behind him, and the media just lying, and he's not done anything, and blah, 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 blah. Now, Biden's done more than any president since Franklin Roosevelt in the 2 terms that he's been, 2 years that he's been in there, right? He's got the CHIP Act. He's got the infrastructure. He dealt with the COVID. He put out billions of dollars to make sure that we had vaccinations. You know, the students that had these enormous debts, he cut that down. You know, women's right to have an abortion, he's strong behind that. Just things that are American, he's strong behind it. And what I say about Republicans is this. If you are a Republican, you are either rich or stupid. I'm not lying. You are either rich or stupid. Now, I've had, you know, things that I say a lot of times about people that I could be wrong about. Not about that. But when Republicans were saying that they need a AK-47 to hunt with because we want to hunt. I said, no, they don't. They don't need that. And, you know, you don't need that to hunt with, but maybe I was wrong about that. The reason I say that because take a look at this next clip. The guy was out hunting and, you know, just take a look at this next clip. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Au moment où le cerf m'a attaqué, je ne m'attendais pas du tout à cela. Il m'a jeté par terre et m'a frappé au visage avec ses sabots.
Cet événement m'a terrorisé parce que je regardais dans le viseur et j'étais convaincue que je filmais les derniers instants de la vie de mon mari.
Ce qui m'a le plus effrayé, c'est lorsque j'ai tenté de me défendre. Alors le cerf s'y met à me frapper violemment, en pleine figure. Je commençais à m'essouffler et j'arrivais difficilement à le repousser.
Quand le cerf s'est dressé sur ses pattes de derrière comme un ours et s'est mis à s'en prendre à Lynn, j'ai cru que son heure était venue. La bête l'a jeté au sol, puis lui a piétiné le visage et le corps.
Hey, that dude was kicking butt, wasn't he? So maybe they do need some more help, you know, because Well, like I said before, if you're a Republican, you're either rich or you're stupid. So this guy's not rich. But he's damn so stupid. This deer was whooping his butt. Okay, look, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
One lump or two? 5. Certainly, darling. Look what you did. What? You spilled. I'm sorry. It's just a little bit. Here you go again. Sorry. What can I do? You can't do anything because you can't do anything right. I don't know what to... Just shut up. Say it with an ants in your teeth.
Okay, I'm back. Now, let's talk about the lawsuit. I know everybody's concerned about that, and so am I. But I'd like to bring you up to date to let you know that the lawsuit is smoking. It's going where it's supposed to go. We had to change judges because CTA came up with some garbage. But right now it's going where it's supposed to go. I wish I could just lay it out to you exactly what's happening, but right now I've been, cautioned not to because of, it's tedious, and we don't want to screw up where we are right now. But do you have anything coming? Yes, you do. If you fall under that lawsuit, you do. And do you have quite a bit? Yes, you do. You have a nice little chunk of change. But for those of you who say, come by sometime, you don't say it to me, but you say, where's our lawsuit and you're not talking to a child, okay? Make sure if you're talking to me, come to me like a grown man or a grown woman, and we'll talk about it. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to get the hell out of my face. If you didn't put up a dime, you didn't put up a minute time. I did. I put up over 10 years on this. I put up a lot of money of my own on this. One of the things I want to give my hats off to is my guys that are officers in the CTA Pensioner Coalition. These guys have been with me. They've been, walking step by step with me and been doing a good job. But what I want to do within the next 2 months, I want to have another general meeting with you all. And I want to bring the attorneys down so that, you can ask them questions and they'll bring you up to date as to where we are. We're pretty satisfied with where we are. I think this should have been done years ago, but it wasn't. But we're pretty satisfied with where we are right now. And we know what the situation is. And let me shut up because I'm not supposed to be spreading things because we don't want to disrupt where we are right now, okay? But it's coming. You just stay strong. It'll be there. We lost quite a few people while this case is being resolved. And, I got a bad distaste in my mouth for that. But anyway, that's where we are, and my intentions is to bring you up to date. My intentions is to get it for you. My intentions is when I saw them stealing that money like that, and I know they're going to say they're not stealing it, but when they were stealing that money like that, I put a stop to it. That, folks, is not the only time I've done that. This is about the 5th time over the years, over the 20 or 30 years that I dealt with the CTA, that I've stopped these guys by filing lawsuits. But that's neither here nor there. What we're concerned with now is, where we are, when we're going to try to get this done. I'm going to try to set up a general meeting within the next 2 months. We'll send out information to you. Come down, and we'll have the attorneys there so that you can talk to them, and they can take you to whatever edge they want to take you. Okay? So that's where we are with the lawsuit. And anything you want to ask me personally, just go to talklabor@gmail.com. And you send the email there, and I will answer your email. Okay? But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to get up off hour, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. Hey, y'all, look, go to the games and enjoy yourself. That's what life is all about. Go to the basketball. I'm going to the basketball game in a month or so, and I'm gonna be enjoying myself. Go to the football games. Just go and enjoy yourself. That's what you should be doing. When it comes time to vote, get out there and vote, because that's how you keep America strong. Okay? We're going to talk to you again. Right now, I should take a look at this and just enjoy yourself. Hey, this is Jerry. Talk to you later.
You want me to follow? Tell me where we going. Don't you know you work for me? Don't you know you work for me? Yeah, no, you work for me.